Now I'm going to show you how to record expenses. There are multiple different ways of doing it. I prefer just to use a check register method. So I bring up the check register, my Bank of America, and I've got the items that I've already recorded. Now, before we record anything else, we do need to record any checks that we've written in the past that haven't cleared the bank yet, as those are not included in this opening balance. But that'll show you a good example of how to record expenses. So we're going to put the date, and if there's a check number or if there's cash, you can leave it blank. So I'm just going to put in a check number. And payee, let's say we bought some prints for a client. So I'm going to type in a name. First time we've been doing it, so therefore it's going to ask us to quick add. And it's a vendor, somebody that we're buying from, so I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm just going to put how much it was. Let's say $150. And then we go to the account. And this is where we're saying what type of expense is it. Now I remember that there was a printing, but I must not have checked it. So I'm going to add a printing expense and hit set up. So it's an expense, it's printing. If I want it to be a sub-account of something else, and then just hit OK. And record. That expense has now been recorded. Now let's say I did something else. I paid some business taxes. So Washington State, I paid for my business taxes. So I'm going to hit OK, and it's a vendor, someone I'm going to pay. So $300, and go down to account and do, there is a taxes in here, I believe. Oh, nope, there's not. So I'm going to put business taxes. If you clicked on that the first time in setup, then you wouldn't need to set it up now. So I'm going to set it up. And it's an expense. Everything's okay. And now I'm going to record it. Now when you look at this, you'll see there's a little check mark. That little check mark means that you have reconciled it with the bank and that you say it has cleared the bank. So the bank has received it. We haven't reconciled yet, so these still have no check marks. There's another way of entering expenses. You can also do this write checks. It looks like a check, and you can actually go back and look at how I've done the other ones, even though we recorded it a different way. Or you could do check here, and it's coming out of Bank of America. Let's do another one for Shutterfly so we don't have to add it. And it's filling it in as if I had the same amount in case I do the same amount over and over, but this time I'm just going to say $75. But see how it remembered everything else before? It remembered printing and everything else, so it makes it easy for me when I purchase the same type of things over and over. And I'm going to hit save. And that is the other way of adding a check.